Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As I promised, in today's video I am going to decode the world history syllabus of mains examination. So before getting into the details, I would like to say that if you haven't watched my previous videos, please go watch them. The links for the previous videos are given in the description box below. Now let's get started. If we see the notification of UPSC, the syllabus of world history is mentioned as history of the world will include events from 18th century such as industrial revolution, world wars, retrieval of national boundaries, colonization, decolonization, and political philosophies like communism, capitalism, socialism, etc., their forms and effects on the society. So what we have to do is, if we see the previous year question papers, every year we get 2 to 3 questions in the exam. So in order to answer these questions, we have to follow some specific topics. So now in this video I will be giving the details about the topics that are to be covered, so that we can answer the questions that in the mains examination. So now let's get into the video. The first and foremost thing, before going to study the events from 18th century, we have to see how the world was before 18th century. That is, how the country's trade was done, what was the economic positions of the country, how the world was then. Under this topic we will see some subtopics like feudalism, emergence of trade, church, etc. So after learning the position of world before 18th century, then we will move to the events from 18th century, that is industrial revolution. We have to see what is the meaning of industrial revolution, and industrial revolution first occurred in England. We have to know the reasons why industrial revolution first occurred in England only. After this we have to read how did it spread to other countries and what were its consequences. At the same time we have to also see other revolutionary movements like American Revolution, French Revolution, etc. So after doing this, we will then go for unification movements, that is unification in Italy and Germany. Who were the leaders during that moment, what were the policies, how did this movement impact the other countries, and what was the end result of this movement. Did this movement stop at the middle, or did this achieve its goals? So after learning this unification movement, then we will move on to the topic that is on colonialism, imperialism, and decolonization. We have to see the meaning of these topics, their impact and differences between them, where did they occur, and what were their impacts, and what were their impacts on countries, how did they develop the countries. And after this we will also see some of the topics which are related to these colonialism, imperialism. And after completing this we have to see the world wars. That is, we know we have two world wars, that is World War I and World War II. We have to see who were the countries participated in the world war, what were the treaties signed between them, what impact did they have on the other countries, and after the world war what were the changes in the world. And along with this we will also see Cold War, why did it happen, what was the impact on other countries. And after seeing this world war, then we will finally look at some political philosophies like communism, capitalism, and socialism. Where did these philosophies occur, how did this philosophy evolve, and after adopting these philosophies what was the change in the respected countries. So that's all for today, and these are the topics that we have to cover mainly for world history. So from my next video I will be dealing with the other topics, and I will decode the syllabus of other subjects, and after completing decoding I will take one topic and I will detailedly explain the subject. And if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon and never miss an update from me. So see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.